Well, you see, at least here at Rosamond Construction, trusses are being fabricated and shipped all over the place. A lot of the manufacturers dropped out during the bad time, but now things are starting to come back. And right here locally, local business is picking up. It's a healthy sign to see trusses being built. And it seems like the economy has turned a little bit. What's your opinion on that?
I think it has for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're seem to be busy coming in the new year.
Well, that's a good sign because it's been kind of slow for some months.
Yeah, been very slow.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice change.
Uh-huh. Are you building mainly single family or commercial?
Multifamily, single family, commercial.
Uh-huh.
Everything.
Oh, that's good. Good.
We're also building and shipping all over the state, even into Nevada.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Sure. And what's the outlook for 2012 then?
Better than 2011.
Here it's 15th Street and Rosamond Boulevard, and the new traffic signal is in the process of going up. Right now they're pouring curbs, and you see across here, over there on the corner.
Well, what we're doing right now is we're going to be putting a signal here.
Yeah.
And a signal over at United.
United, okay.
And then, and that's pretty much the majority of the work we're doing. We're putting in some turn lanes over here and expanding the intersection.
Sure.
At this area, and we're not doing that over on United.
I see. Turn lanes here at 15th, but over there, no.
No.
It'll
just be a standard T at the intersection.
When do you think these will be in operation? Just out of curiosity, I mean, weather being a factor.
From what I have heard from the contractor that he told me, was they're expecting to be complete with the job about January 1st.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
And they should be paving this intersection and the next one sometime next week.
Next week. Okay.
Thank you.
Goat Guild assembles breeders from across the country to promote and preserve the fainting goat breeds that began in Tennessee in the late 1800s.
Merry Christmas, Rosamond!
The Royal Court wishes everyone a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
He's on the loose. Good job, ladies.
Oh, that's cool.
Our float is Santa's Little Helpers baseball and softball teams.
Little Miss Antelope Valley's Sarah Moore and Junior Miss Antelope Valley Carly Luther light up the Rosamond sky with their winter wonderland.
We now have Santa Claus in his sleigh, driven by Mrs. Claus.
After they're done, okay?
This is very nice of Herbalife to have Santa here for all the kids.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
Pretty gonna open.
Uh-huh, okay.
Grand opening.
Oh, marvelous. Good. Looks like you got a pretty good crowd of kids here.
Yes, we do.
It would work for like everybody living?
Yes, I will go for the kids.
Boy, these kids really like petting them.
Yes, they do. Oh, she loves her horse.
Uh-huh.
I think he kind of likes her. Welcome to the tree lighting, the Foster Freeze tree lighting. Thank you, those of you who are listening. Thank you. At this time, we're going to go ahead and light the tree. I think. This is how the birth of Jesus Christ came to be. His mother Mary was pledged to marry Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be with child through the Holy Spirit. During this time, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. Joseph and Mary traveled from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David. The town was overfilling with people. They searched for a room to stay in because it was time for the baby to be born. But all they could find was a manger. At the same time, far away, the air was still and the night was calm, as shepherds stood gazing at their flocks. Out of the dark appeared an angel, filled with the glory of God.
We've had a couple of problems on 15th Street and Rosamond Boulevard. One of our main lines that broke on 15th Street due to looked like maybe a big truck or some sort of two-axle truck ran over the main line where the county had dug up the area there for the street light, which left very less than 30 inches of cover over our asbestos line, and it broke. So we had to do a repair on that.
We are not funded to the amount that we should be funded from the state. The state has there's a formula that drives how much a school district should be paid for every year based on inflation. So as the cost of goods go up, the cost of living goes up, the amount of money that the state, in theory, should pay us every year should also go up to compensate for that. What kind of expenses had to be cut? Everybody knows, it's been on the agenda, board has made action on it. We know what has taken to get to this place. And with all that being said, we keep our 3% reserve, which is a requirement, and we have an ending fund balance. That's not the end of this conversation, because looking at this, you would think, just as a layperson, you would say, we are financially healthy. There's a lot of things that actually, there's a lot of different ways to interpret and to look and to analyze this budget and to really tell yourself what is going on in the district. There's really one place to look, and can anybody see what is the true indicator? The true indicator, if you were looking at any budget, I don't care, at any school district, what is the true indicator for fiscal stability, long-term stability? There's one item on here, could be any one of these. We are still spending more than we make. Sometimes we do it purposely. Sometimes we don't mean to do it. But the truth is that that's something that has to be monitored. This budget will have to continually be monitored from year to year to year.
Negative to positive in a short time. 7 months, 6 months. What are your comments on that?
It took a lot of work, and it was definitely not easy. As you know, Ken and I review every expenditure in the district, piece by piece, one by one, and all the help with the unions and bargaining, and looking at managing our resources most effectively. That was the biggest thing that helped contributed to, especially the direction of the board with how what direction they want to go to, and putting all those expenditure reductions in writing, which really backs up the budget even more.
From the county office perspective and the fact of our working with him and the relationship we have, we find him to be very accurate, very very accommodating with us and ability to work with us as a team member. And so we appreciate that, and we can fully understand what he's done for the district and how he's helped the budget come along to a positive certification.
In terms of the accomplishments that have happened here, in terms of being negative and last December and now being positive, you know, that it just comes from all the work that's been done.